And for me, obviously, yo, what's up? It's Bobby, and let's get into it. So, my predictions for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So yeah, let's get into it. This is gonna be an interesting tie because obviously, and AC Milan don't actually have like much going for them in the Serie A. They might actually be able to get qualification for the Champions League, but when it comes to titles, they don't have titles that they're fighting for, and they're far from it. So they will be going into this match putting everything that they have to get this match, to win this match and get things done. On the other hand, Napoli have already set captured the Serie A, and no one can catch them at this point. And with that being said, they can go into this Champions League with all guns blazing, and Osimhen has been scoring goals like mad. So personally, I feel like they're in such a great position for them to focus on the Champions League and actually extract the best. And we saw how they literally flew past Frankfurt. I think they will do the same thing with AC Milan, and they've dominated them even in Serie A. So I think it's a straight win for me. I'm gonna say Napoli, and I think that's a safe bet. I don't see anything in AC Milan's favor for them to actually go and try to make an upset with that. So yeah, I'm gonna say Napoli. Inter Milan versus Benfica, and I feel like in this regard, even though Inter Milan have a good squad and a great manager, I just don't think they have enough things for them to actually go out and actually put a big fight against Benfica. Benfica are currently number 1 in the Portuguese league, and Mario is just going for fun, really. I mean, how has he started scoring so many goals in his career though? And even though they lost Enzo Fernandez, that midfield is still solid and they're still playing some sublime football. So for me personally, I'm gonna go with Benfica. I feel like they've got enough for them to secure their place to play against Napoli. And yeah, go to the hard ones. Bayern Munich versus Manchester City. And wow, Pep has got himself a striker that he can rely upon and get him goals at any time. But I still feel Pep is Pep in the Champions League. That's the thing. I still feel like Pep will do a Pep thing. And at the same time, that's the same thing with Bayern Munich. They just got themselves Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel once got into a job, showed notice, and went and won the whole entire Champions League. So it's that place where you've got a team that's quote unquote great, but you also have a team that is great. I don't think that makes sense. But for me personally, I feel like Bayern Munich have such a great team that they can run past a lot of teams. That's just how it is. And even though Nagelsmann had a clean slate of 8 wins, I think they can just go past any squad. Pep on the other hand, and Haaland, even though Haaland is great, but I do feel like after February, March, Haaland slows down on scoring goals. He does that a lot. And I'm the same person who's saying this. Well, Haaland literally scored 5 goals against the German squad just in the last 16. I mean, I should be crazy. But I feel like, for me, I think it's just going to be Bayern Munich edging out Pep Guardiola's City. I just feel Bayern has something in this Champions League this year more than ever. I don't know, but you tell me down in the comments. Yeah. So the last one and the tough one for me, Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Now, one side is saying it's Real Madrid, Champions League, prestige. They understand this competition better than anyone. They have the experience and they have everything in their favor to win a Champions League. At the same time, something also tells me Chelsea, they're overwhelmingly in the Premier League. They only have one competition that they can do hay with, and that's the Champions League. And we've seen how Chelsea performs in the Champions League when no one expects them to win the Champions League. History. One team that's very great at winning it, and another team that's very great at just finding something to win the Champions League. And the thing is, wow, that being said, Chelsea just find it all the single time. They have the players, and both teams. Oh, went on a tangent. Both teams have actually won the Champions League recently. Chelsea obviously being last 2 seasons ago, and Real Madrid being last season. So it's just that thing that it's scary for both teams. But for me, I'm gonna toss my coin here, and this is probably gonna be the upset. I think Chelsea might just be able to find something and actually win this team or win this competition. Wow, we've seen weird things happen. So it's a Spanish team, and they might just do it. So yeah, I've definitely been your boy Bobby, and obviously I'm back now. I'm gonna make more videos, and yeah, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and peace.